boy, let's talk about the final episodes of the heavily Delusion anime. Now, I'm mainly going to cover episode 11 through 13 because them kind of left me in a little bit of a shooketh mood, and plus I did a video, I did like a series on it, like the first episodes, and then I did like a middle one saying how dark it was. But this video is going to talk about like overall thoughts of the series and plus the final episodes. So let's get the elephant out of the way with. I would say these final episodes are nothing but a roller coaster, I'm telling you. Let's start off with episode 11, where we see more of the inside, like the new people, the new additions for the, I guess, dome area. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, we see like new kids enter that bit, and one of those new kids is a girl with glasses that she refused to take off. I'm thinking like, oh, she Gojo some shit, bro. And then I'm the only one that thought that because people in the thing tried to do it, but you know, it's a reason why they haven't done it, because one of the main girls, Mimi, I'm paraphrasing her name, but yeah, she did it and wanted to be kids because she seemed like a sweet, innocent girl and stuff. She opened that bitch and then got caught in the genjutsu because damn, bro, like a whole illusion came in that bit, and then basically she saw death. And I was like, for a minute, I was like, oh shit. Because I ain't gonna let that come off guard, because you know, knowing this show, shit just popped off and boom, characters dying left and right, man. Like, okay, so you never know what to expect, and knowing this show with all these different plot twists, shit could happen like that and it could be normal. And so thankfully it was just an illusion. I didn't know that till like, 5 minutes later, so she was alright, but she had to find a way to actually reason with the girl and try to prevent that from happening again. So her brave ass fought through that shit, and then she overcame it. And honestly, I think between Mimi and Tokyo, I think those two are like the best people in the whole dome. Like, they are the ghosts for the dome, for sure. And not including Frappy, she's also go too. Speaking of Tokyo, she's giving birth and shit. And this is what I'm talking about with the final episodes. A roller coaster, because you go from an optical illusion shit to death to a girl giving pregnancy. I'm bad. A young teen girl giving pregnancy. And the fact that it was twins, why am I surprised? Like, I'm really surprised. Like, come on, twins. They just add more to that shit. You thought one was enough. Try to do it too. And don't worry, I'm gonna get back to Tokyo in a minute, especially for the final episode. So that happens, and I think in the episode, Maru and Hiriko are traveling and stuff. But I don't remember much that happened in that episode. I think, actually, no, it was funny, because I'm not sure that episode when that guy was like, fell up on Hiriko to make sure she was a girl, and then that nigga Maru came and knocked that nigga. That shit was funny. And can you appreciate the art style? Like, I'm really getting fully coolie vibes in this bit, bro. Like, it is the animation just too smooth, bro. It could be like actually remind me of Mob Psycho season 3, if you know what I'm talking about. It's like that. So I appreciate that enough, and I know what the budget was for this series, but they did a good job and they making their money's worth. Now episode 12. Let's talk about it. Now, like the dome people was, like the inside world of them, I think it was like an attack that happened, and of course Tokyo got to see her kids and stuff, which is very, like, she was a little bit confused what she was going through. I don't think she knew the process of like giving birth, and so when she found like a new human being, she was like, she was nice to see that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, a monster came in that bitch, and I think at the same time the kids are trying to escape. Like, they found like a way to escape, or I don't know if they got assisted with this. I kind of forgot. It all happened like all at once, and plus it's been weeks. So yeah, they found a way out that bitch, and then so we see them. Their first reaction to like actual like sunlight and shit, the trees, the I think bugs and shit, and yeah, it was like a defining moment in that episode for them. But there was another episode that I think shocked everyone. So we finally see Hiriko left Maru to look for Robin, her old, childhood thing, hero, basically. Yeah, he's a hero to her, or him. Yeah, hero to him because, he looked up to her, a mentor and shit. So, of course, with the new operation that Hiriko received, he found her again, and then when Robin saw him, he was shocked, and I was like, oh, because I've been waiting for them to meet up again since episode 3, since I found out about the whole backstory and stuff. So each week, man, I was waiting and close to like the clues and shit, some Scooby-Doo mysteries and shit, finding different clues to find Robin and stuff. And yeah, he found him, and the reunion was nice at first, as catching up and stuff. And I think Robin saw her, like the girl in Hiriko, because his sis, basically the old girl that got killed by the monster and shit, yeah, he saw her inside of him. And the nice catching up reunion stuff, but in the back of my mind, I'm not gonna hold you, I was like, something ain't right, hold on, like, no, I got a feeling, it's too good to be true, because you know what I'm saying, I've seen some animes where shit like this happens, it's all sweet at first, and then it goes sour real fast, things get dark, and yeah, I've seen it before, so they can't fool me, you know what I'm saying? But damn. The the fact that Robin bitch ass took advantage of her, and I don't want to say what happened to her. Just know he took advantage of her in a berserkish type way. That's all I'm gonna say, because that literally what reminded me of that scene, and it felt so bad. You could just imagine. David is the same. It's really almost the same as that shit. Because like, bro, Hiriko looked up to him, been wanting to find him, and like, bro, imagine finding your hero again after so many years, thinking he's dead and shit, just for him to find out he's alive, and just him be a goddamn scumbag. R word, I can't really say because YouTube and stuff, but just imagine. Like, bro, that honestly, it made me so mad and sad at the same time, because bro, it's just, I'm moving on. I'm sorry. You can see the reaction on Twitter. Like, they was actually going on. They was like, ain't no way. Everyone was just shocked to see what happened. It's like a modern day berserk, like I said, man. Dude, bro. And yeah, so that was that. And then the final episode came, and of course we see Maru finding Kiriko because she never came back, and like him like finding out that what happened to her. Probably the most satisfying thing of the whole episode, him beating the shit out of him. And I ain't gonna lie, we kept dragging his ass back like, nigga, where the fuck you going, nigga? That dude, Maru, is that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. The nigga never lost a fight in the series, and every time he got a serious face on, he beat the shit out of these niggas. That nigga could fight, bro. And yeah, niggas beating the shit out of Robin, and then he would have killed him if Hiriko didn't stop him. And yeah. Which I get it, like you probably hate what I know you hate what he did, but probably still feel some like attachment towards him. It just, man, I just wish he scumbag piece of shit. He should have just been dead, honestly. He really should have just been dead since the whole thing. That way, I would have find out he's dead and just move on from that. But I guess you can't get a show like that, but yeah. So it's just. I'm glad Maru beat the shit out of him. He deserved it, and yeah, so that was justice for that. And I'm gonna come back to that later. Last episode, I actually did like, but my thing about the last episode is I was a little bit, I thought it was pretty good. Go way to end off the season. My only problem with the episode is like I like the part when they found out the outside world and they exploring different parts. That was amazing, of course. And my only part I didn't like was the whole Tokyo thing. What the fuck happened to her? Like, okay, I don't understand. Like, what, did she become a predator or some shit? Like, what was the transformation? I'm not even joking. Like, cause she was trying to protect the baby, right? They trying to take away a baby and shit, which I understand. You better fight for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she did, and she like transformed and shit. What? And I'm not even joking. That's it. Like, that's all we've seen of her. She transformed. I think got a part in the old lady that's trying to take away the baby, and then that's it. I don't even know what happened to the other workers that was in that scene, or like the old lady or her. Is she dead? Is the baby okay? I don't know. I gotta wait probably like 2 years to find out now. I wish that was like explained better. I didn't like that, honestly, because I was like, what the hell? Like, y'all was building up to something and just like forgot all about it, bro. So yeah, that's the only thing I didn't like. But other than that, and I like how it was like the beginning of the story, because they said, hey, this is just the beginning of the journey. This is like a prelude to all that shit that happened. Now we're gonna go on the real ride, man. So, yeah, if that was the prelude, that was like the beginning, man, what the hell's gonna happen now? Because that was a crazy beginning. All that shit that happened. And honestly, true, I think season 2 gonna be like them exploring more stuff and actually meeting with the kids that was in the dome. Like, outside world versus the inside world type shit, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I can't wait to see that. And yeah. I saw some people on the internet saying that this was episodes unsatisfying. I thought it was pretty good. Only unsatisfying part was the Tokyo stuff. But other than that, I thought it was a pretty good episode. And I can't wait to see what they got next. I might pick up the manga and then read it and see where it goes. Because I have heard some people say like the rest of the manga is like bad. But I heard others say, it's actually amazing. So you know how the manga and anime community are. So I'm going to see for myself. But with that being said, Heaven Delusional Season 1. Was probably one of the best. My bad. It would be the best spring anime if it was for something else. You know what I'm saying? Villain Saga video coming soon. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, watch Heaven Delusional. It is worth it. And if you haven't watched it, I guess you probably saw this video. I'm gonna say spoilers, but it is what it is. But yeah, watch Heaven Delusional. It's a great anime, psychological thriller shit. You'll love it. Trust me. And I'll catch y'all next video. And yeah, bye.